Hi and welcome everyone to another video on this channel. Today I'm gonna show you how my team performed in GAMEWEEK 28, and also I'm gonna show you my plans and strategies for GAMEWEEK 29 of Fantasy Premier League, so make sure you stay here. Okay guys, so as you can see from the screen, this is how my team performed in GAMEWEEK 28, and yes, it was horrible for me. Probably this is the worst GAMEWEEK of the season for me, not gonna lie. I got a huge red arrow from 23k to 56k, so yeah, really frustrating. I got some decision wrong, not gonna lie. Fair play to you if you bought the Chelsea defender, if you bought Coutinho, if you captained them, congratulations. I did a -4 to buy Cody and Ramsey instead of buying a Chelsea defender or Coutinho, so yeah, it didn't really work out for me. Ramsey with just 2 points. Arsenal really frustrating, they didn't kept a clean sheet against Watford. The only player from Arsenal which really helped my rank a little bit was Saka. He was amazing in that game, 12 points. Really happy with Bukayo Saka, and also they are gonna have a double this game, so let's see what's gonna happen. Van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold both got a clean sheet against West Ham. Maybe there I was a little bit lucky for Liverpool to not concede against West Ham, considering that West Ham had some really big chances to score, right? But yeah, really happy with that. Obviously Cody with 7 points, he kept a clean sheet in one game at least, not bad I think. And yeah, my captain was Rafinha, so yeah, I'm really disappointed with Rafinha. He is not really in his best form at the moment, but honestly I think that he should have scored a little bit more points, right? He missed a really big chance against Leicester. Probably he should have scored that, but yeah, overall this captaincy on Rafinha, it didn't really work out, but I think that it wasn't really that bad. Mohamed Salah with just 3 points against West Ham, it didn't really matter because obviously everybody owns Salah. And yeah, in my attack I had King. What a troll, what an FPL troll is Joshua King. In the first game he didn't play, he was injured, and in the second one he was took off at the halftime, so yeah, probably it's time to get rid of King, right? I kept him for the doubles, but it's time to get rid of him. Maybe Jimenez, he didn't play in the first game, maybe a little bit unlucky, but in the second game he scored at least, so I'm really pleased with Jimenez. And on my bench obviously was Lloris with a clean sheet against Everton, but to be honest I was never going to play Lloris against Everton instead of Ramsdale, so nothing to do there. This year with just 2 points, Bone with 1 point, he got injured also against Liverpool, so we need to see how is his situation. And yeah, Dalot with 0 points. Now as you can see I have 6 millions in the bank, so let's see what I can do for GAMEWEEK 29. Okay guys, so now let's see how my team is lining up at the moment for GAMEWEEK 29. Now like usual, first I'm gonna show you my team without making any transfers, and after that I'm gonna show you what I'm thinking to do, but that's just because I want to see the press conference today, and after that probably tonight I'm gonna make my transfers. Now at the moment as you can see my goalkeeper is Lloris. We're gonna talk a little bit about Lloris in a minute because also I have Ramsdale, he's on my bench currently, and that's just because as you can see Lloris is gonna play against United and Brighton, 2 fixtures away, and Tierney, like Arsenal, are gonna play against Leicester and Liverpool. So the good part is that Arsenal have 2 fixtures at home, but I just don't think that Arsenal are gonna keep so many clean sheets right against Leicester and Liverpool. So I think that 1 clean sheet is the maximum you can get from Tierney, and obviously with Ramsdale probably he's gonna get some good save points against Liverpool, right? But I just think that the fixtures for Spurs at the moment are better. Against Brighton away I can see a clean sheet, and honestly at the moment United are not really playing so good, so I just think that Lloris is the better pick at the moment against Ramsdale. Now in defense as you can see I have Trent, Tierney and Van Dijk, so 2 players from Liverpool. Ideally would be to have Robertson instead of Van Dijk, right? But at the moment I'm really happy with my 2 defenders from Liverpool. I can see some clean sheets against Brighton and Arsenal. We know that those teams are not really attacking that much, and we know that Liverpool are one of the best teams in the Premier League, and we know that they can keep a clean sheet against anyone, right? So yeah, really happy with that. With Tierney, he's not that attacking at the moment, and I just see something from Let's Talk FPL. So the thing is, when Tomiyasu is not playing from Arsenal, obviously Tomiyasu is the most defensive defender, so that's why now Tierney is defending more, so that's why his attacking potential is not great. So hopefully Tomiyasu is gonna be back soon and we can see Tierney playing more up front, right? So right now let's see the rest of the team. So in midfield I have Saka, really happy with Saka. If you don't have him, I think that Saka should be your #1 priority, maybe alongside Harry Kane or a Spurs player, because Saka is just playing amazing at the moment. He's gonna play against Leicester and Liverpool, and yes, as I said before, I don't see so many clean sheets for Arsenal, but I can see Arsenal scoring Obviously against Leicester home, that's a great fixture for Bukayo Saka. Rafinha, he was really disappointing for me in the last game weeks, but he's gonna play against Norwich at home, so we know what happened in the reverse fixture. We know that Rafinha scored, so I know that he's not playing amazing at the moment, but it doesn't feel right to sell a player against Norwich and a player like Rafinha. We know that he can play better. Bamford is now back in the side, so who knows, maybe he's gonna play a little bit better with Bamford on the team. Now Salah probably, Salah is gonna be my captain this game week. He's gonna play against Brighton away, Arsenal away. I think that against Salah and Harry Kane is gonna be the captaincy this week. I think that both of them are great options, but I just think that Salah is gonna be captain by everyone, and I can't see a good reason to not captain Salah, because we know that maybe he's not in his best form at the moment, but against Brighton and Arsenal, we know that in the past he scored many goals, and I can see him doing that again. And I just don't think that's worth the risk to not captain him. But it's your decision, obviously. Now the last midfielder in my team is Jarrod Bowen. He's gonna play against Aston Villa home. Now the problem with Bowen is we know that he was took off against Liverpool. We know that he has an injury. Now he's one of my transfer target. I would keep him just because he's gonna have a fixture in Gaming 30. But let's see the press conference. Let's see how bad his injury is, and let's see if he's gonna play at least in Gaming 30. I don't think that he's gonna play against Aston Villa at home, so probably I'm looking to get rid of him at the moment. Now in attack we have Jimenez, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and King, and don't worry too much, probably I'm not gonna play King right against Hampton away. He's just there because probably I'm gonna transfer in another player, maybe Harry Kane, who knows. So King against Hampton away, probably I'm gonna sell him. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, it's another tricky decision for me because he's gonna have a double game week, 2 fixtures at home against Wolverhampton and Newcastle, and we know that maybe Wolverhampton are not the best fixture for attacking return, right? And also Newcastle are playing much better at the moment with Eddie Howe as the new manager, so it's a tricky decision for me to keep Dominic Calvert-Lewin or not. But the thing is, he's gonna have a double game week, so I know that he's not gonna play in game week 30, so that's the problem with him. But it just doesn't feel right to sell a player in a double game week and a player like Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We know that he can play good, right? So I'm expecting, I'm gonna try to keep him, but let's see what I can do. Now Jimenez also against Everton away, he scored in the last game week. I'm expecting him to start against Everton and also to start in game week 30. I still think that his first choice, maybe his minutes are gonna be managed a little bit, but probably I'm gonna keep Jimenez. He's gonna play also in game week 30. Now on my bench, as you can see, I have Ramsey. I have really 2 good goalkeepers for this game week. I have Cody, Ramsey. You just need to ignore Dalot. He's not gonna play probably in my first 11 anytime soon. Now Ramsey, he was a bad transfer for me in the last game week, but I'm gonna keep him. He's gonna play at least in game week 30. And Cody, I can play Cody if I want to instead of King and Jimenez, if I don't want to transfer King. But the thing is, I'm trying to think also for game week 30, right? So from my team at the moment, Trent, Van Dijk, Salah, King, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Dalot are not gonna have a fixture in Gaming 30, right? So these are the players I'm targeting to sell at the moment, and if we're being honest, the only players I would look to buy are players from Arsenal, but already I have 3 players from Arsenal and players from Spurs, because these teams are gonna double in this game week and also are gonna have a fixture in Gaming 30. So realistically, my plan would be to get some Spurs players, right? But at the moment, as you can see, I have 5 millions in the bank and I have 1 free transfer, so let's see what I can do with that. Okay guys, so now let's see which are the players I'm planning to bring in my team for Gaming 29. Now, as I said before, my number 1 priority at the moment is to buy some players from Spurs, because already I have 3 players from Arsenal. So yeah, they are gonna have a double in Gaming 29 and also they're gonna have a fixture in Gaming 30. And the player I really want to own in my team from Tottenham is Harry Kane. Now, I'm not saying that Son is a bad pick. I think that he's a great pick if you have him already, and I wouldn't sell Son for -4 just to afford Kane, but I don't have Son in my team, so my plan is to buy Harry Kane. Now, the player I really want to sell is Joshua King. Now, it would be easier for me to sell someone like Dominic Calvert-Lewin to Harry Kane or Jimenez to Harry Kane, but the thing is, I don't really want to sell Dominic Calvert-Lewin ahead of a double gaming, and I don't really want to sell Jimenez because he's gonna have a fixture in Gaming 30. So that's my problem. Now, if I want to sell King to Harry Kane, let's put him here, I will need another 1.6 million, so I can't afford this in one move. Now, obviously, he's gonna be my vice captain. Probably he could be also a great captaincy option if you're brave enough. Now, what I can do, I don't want to sell from my midfield. I don't want to sell Saka. I don't want to sell Rafinha. Obviously, I don't want to sell Mohamed Salah, and also I don't want to sell Ramsey. And also, selling Ramsey wouldn't help me getting Kane. So the only realistically sell target is Jarrod Bowen. Now, I can sell him for a 5.1 million midfielder, so Dewsbury Hall could be an option, but realistically, if I'm doing this, I want to have also Kulusevski. So Gerard Bowen and King to Kulusevski and Kane, and also I have to find out also 1 million in the bank. And realistically, the only option for my team, if you have another strategy for me, please let me know in the comments down below what would you do with my team. But realistically, the only option is to sell Ramsey. So I don't really want to take a -8 to sell a goalkeeper, honestly, but this is the only realistic way to buy someone like Harry Kane and Kulusevski. So I need to sell Ramsdale to a 4.1 million goalkeeper. So let's say Foster, it doesn't matter. I don't really need to have Ramsdale long term because I have still my wildcard left, so I'm gonna wildcard probably in gaming 34, and I think that I can go without Ramsdale because I have Lloris, which is also a decent option, right, on the goalkeeper spot. So that would leave me with 0.1 millions in the bank. So this is what I'm planning at the moment, a -8. Maybe that's a little bit too aggressive, but with this situation, I'm getting a really good player for gaming 29 in Kane and also Kulusevski, and also Kane is gonna be my captain in gaming 30. So I think that maybe it's worth it, and also my rank at the moment is 56k, so I'm really not afraid to play aggressive at the moment. I don't really care if I'm gonna be 70k or 50k. If I can get to 10k or something like that, I'm just trying to have fun at the moment, and yeah, I want to get a higher rank. So this is one option. Now with this team, as you can see in gaming 30, I'm gonna have probably 10 players. So if I 9 players, sorry. So if I want to, I can get to 10. I can sell someone like Calvert-Lewin, but also Calvert-Lewin is gonna have double gimmicks in the future, so that's why also I want to keep Calvert-Lewin. And yeah, if I want to here, I can sell someone like Van Dijk realistically, or Dalot, right, for a player who's gonna play in gaming 30. Now another way I can do this is to sell someone like Dalot, who realistically also I don't want to have long term. He's not gonna have a fixture also in gaming 30, so I can buy someone like Doherty, which I think that, yeah, there is a risk. Maybe he's not gonna play all 3 games in gaming 29 30, but I just think that the upside of having Doherty would be amazing, and probably I'm gonna play him instead of someone like King. And what I can do also is to sell someone like Calvert-Lewin to Harry Kane, right? So this is another option. This is just for a -4. That would leave me with a better team for gaming 30. Maybe this is the way I should go. Maybe this is the best way. I'm gonna have Kane, Doherty. So I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players who are gonna double in gaming 29. In the other way, I would have 10 players who are gonna double in gaming 29. But with this strategy, I'm gonna have a better team probably for gaming 30 if I'm right. So I'm gonna have 10 players who are gonna have a fixture in gaming 30. I can sell Van Dijk or I can sell King if I want to another player. So I'm gonna have 11 players in gaming 30. And if you're gonna have a good team in gaming 30, probably you're gonna have also a good team in gaming 31. So these are the options I'm thinking at the moment. Obviously I can do other things. I can still keep Calvert-Lewin. I can sell someone like Jimenez to Kane, but that if that's the case, I'm not gonna have enough money to buy Doherty, so I can go with someone like Davis. I think that he's a safer option. He's gonna play all the games. That's the good part about Davis. And who knows, maybe with Sessegnon out, maybe Davis is also gonna play as a left wing back. Who knows, that could be also great. Now these are the options at the moment. Please let me know in the comments down below what would you do with my team, because I could use some help, honestly. Okay guys, so the winner for this week best scoring players for gaming 28 is, as you can see from the screen, Shahbaz Kibriya. Thank you so much again for participating, and congratulations. He got Dubravka with 9 points, Rudiger 6 points, Coutinho with 23 points. What an amazing pick. And also Jimenez with 9 points. So congrats again. Also guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider leaving a like or subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. It would be really helpful for me, and I really appreciate it. And also please let me know about your opinions in the comments down below. See you next time.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.